All right. So we're gonna go here. Oh, oh, crap. Wait, hold on. Let me. Oh, forgot to plug it in. Frick. Forgot to plug it in. Plug it in. I don't need my mouse. I need the macro pad because. Okay. So this is going to be left click, and then escape, tab. Okay, hold on. I gotta set up my macro pad real quick. Download. Cool. Cool. I think it works. I think. I'm not sure. Does it work? Yes, it does. Let's go. All right. Deadlocked. New artist. We're gonna do a practice run. Oh, I forgot about that. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, why did OBS minimize? Microphone access. Okay. Where is... Okay, audio. Whatever. I guess the audio is just gonna have to go through the second monitor. But yeah, I don't have the thing unlocked. I also turned off menu music. But I don't have the oh, I do. Do I have okay, 2000? How many do I have currently? It doesn't say. Let's see. Hold on. Diamonds. Can I see my diamonds? Oh. Okay, diamonds. I need 2000 for that. Okay, quests. I'm just gonna beat a random 2-star real quick, just so I can. Random 2-star that I haven't done. Uncompleted. Let's just do something simple. Just so I can get mana orbs. I don't even need all of them, I just need to like find a specific point. I honestly don't know if this song is copyrighted, so I apologize in advance. But I hope it's not. I'm honestly just doing this for orbs, so I can get diamonds. Okay. Well, I got the quest complete. It's 2,000 diamonds for that thing. It's kind of ridiculous considering I only have 1,200. But here goes from the top. Yes, I do spam in that wave section just because it's fun. But I'm pretty sure this song is copyrighted, but like only the full version. I think we're allowed to use this version. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. But I'll have to use the the piano cover when I upload the video of me beating this, but it might not be this stream. But who knows? Maybe I'll beat it this stream. Hold on, I'm on a good run. Oh my god. That was one attempt. What the hell? I don't play with mouse that often, and I don't play with my right hand that often, so because I'm not a righty, I'm a lefty. But let's just see how far I can get with my right hands. I don't play right-handed. Okay, maybe if I use mouse with my left hand. That sounds cursed, but let me try it. 1, 2. I have VSync on, but the screen tearing still happens, and I don't know why. It's like very subtle. It's like almost unnoticeable, but you might be able to notice it if you like slow it down or something. Wait, hold up. I want a decent run here. I'm not going for coins, but I didn't beat Deadlocked legit originally. I just did it for the stars, honestly. And then I ended up beating it legit a couple months ago, actually. But now hold on. Also, I might keep glancing over at the chat every now and again, so if I just die for like to like an easy click or something, that's probably because I wasn't looking at the game. Holy crap. Alright. So we have access to the coin. One, two, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, I don't need the coin, but I got the coin unlocked at least. I didn't get the coin. Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Frick. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta check the audio. Hopefully this works. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Changing the holy. Changing the output device doesn't seem to work. So I'm gonna have to do it through the second monitor for some reason. But yeah, switching back to macro pad here. I might change I might change my icons once I unlock the eye icon, obviously since I'm equal eye. It's nice to have an eye for an icon, but for now I'm just using this one just because it's my second favorite icon right next to the eye icon, which is where is it? Where is it? It's like it's in here somewhere. This one's pretty cool too. I like this one. Where is the eye? This one's pretty cool. This one, I kind of like it, but I don't know. This icon is weird. Just hands down, this icon is weird. We have all the Boonlings icons. But yeah, where is the eye? Where's the eye at? Any icon that has a gradient could be it. But I like this one. This one's one of my favorites. Dude, when 2.21 comes out, I think I might have to switch this cube. Dude, why are there so many of this kind of cube with like the four spikes jutting out on each side? There's the I think that's the Roblox face icon. The piano icon, I like that one. 2.21. Sanity pending. You get an icon for beating. That's crazy. Hold on. The one, the only. Oh my God. Are you okay? Just asking. Like, are you okay? I'm looking for the one that looks like an eye. Oh yeah, Sans. I forgot about that one. Where is the eye? Because I know it's in a secret chest, and it's like in the second row, I think, in like this area somewhere. I think it's either second row or bottom. Yeah, yeah. I can see the Trabio engines. It took me forever to figure out my webcam, by the way. My webcam kind of broke earlier. I would have been streaming earlier, but back to Deadlocks. Can't waste time. Also, forgot to put in the title, go at 50%. Ah, frick. That wave spam is kind of the upside down wave spam always gets me. Like every time, the upside down wave always gets me. There are a lucky few times where I pass it, and that was not one of them. I held off of the. Alright, bro. And I know it says I beat Deadlocked already. I didn't beat it legit. So I'm beating it legit. What? Okay, there's no way I clipped the edge of that slope. You saw that, right? Okay. Thank God. I'm not going for coins, by the way, but remember, I said go at 50%. One, two. Go at 50. Ah, frick. Try to not miss any streams. Yeah, I don't stream that often, so it's mostly school. But I'll try to stream more often recently, just because, you know, I haven't had any homework, so I can stream as often as I want, really. I just kind of forget sometimes. Ah, frick. Oh boy, that was really close to slope. I feel like wave is probably my worst game mode. Either wave or swing. I don't think anyone is actually good at swing unless anyone can say they're. I don't think anyone can say they're good at swing unless they've beaten the Extreme Demon Swing Swing, which is just entirely swing gameplay. Oh, crap. I hit the wrong orb. That was really close to those spikes, by the way. Yeah, that mini wave structure at the start isn't actually slopes, it's spikes that are attached to fake slopes. Like I'll show you right here. See those red hitboxes right here? Those are. I just went in between them and hit the block. That's crazy. One, two. So this being hell. Well, you don't gotta listen. Just live your life, man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember, I said go at 50, so just start spamming go until you reach 50%. I'm not going for coins, by the way. I don't know if I said that already. Frick. I reached 50, but I died. So, like, at the start of the stream, like, there was nobody here for it, but I reached, like, the second wave and died. I reached the second wave twice, actually. And I don't have start pause switcher because Geode hasn't been updated yet, so you won't be seeing any start pause copies. I might do practice run. I might do practice runs though. But you might have to get used to the practice mode theme because I don't have normal mode music in practice yet. Have to unlock it. Which won't take me that long. I already have 1,200 diamonds, so, and it's like 2,000 for it, so super cheap, honestly. Actually, it's not really that cheap because diamonds are like really hard to get unless you're constantly doing quests. I honestly feel like I'm just attempt farming. I mean, I'm trying not to, but I feel like that's what it feels like. Because I'm dying in like the stupidest places possible. I almost got the key. I mean, I'm not going for coins, like I said, but 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. I don't have to count there, but it just makes it easier. 2, 3. All right. Oh, I barely clipped the engine. My heart rate is it's crazy. Hello. I need to get a heart rate monitor, dude. 'Cause my heart is going. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me feel my pulse real quick. Also, apologies for my parents watching TV downstairs. I don't know if you can hear it. You probably can't because the mic quality is like super low. All right. See you in a bit. You see a double click? Wait. I might have to go back in the stream and see that. But not right now. Remember, go at 50. Go at 50%. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I think I am gonna go for the coin. That was really dumb. That was a really dumb death. I don't know why I did that. You know what? I'm sticking to my idea of no, I'm not going for the coins because going for the coins seems like a pretty bad idea. I say as I get the key for the coin later. I almost didn't hit that green orb. That would have been bad. Two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Actually, the coin route makes it easier. Getting the key to get the coin is hard, but getting the key is actually... Hold up. I gotta concentrate for a second. Frick. Hmm. Well, hold up. That's... Oh my god. What? How did... How did that even happen? How did... Wait. O3 Mon GMD. How did that even happen? How does that even happen, bro? What is your luck, dude? Like, what is anybody's luck? Like, how does crap like that even happen? Oh boy. Alright. Back to the deadlocked grind. If I beat it in one stream, that'd be ridiculous. Y'all saw that, right? Tell me I'm not tripping. Y'all saw that, right? That was weird as hell. I hit, I guess I hit the jump button again before I hit the pad, and it caused me to, like, flip gravity before I hit the pad. That was weird. I mean, it's not the first time it's happened on a level, but for it to happen on Deadlocked is kind of unlikely, I feel like. Also, I am so glad that they added CBF as a vanilla feature because it makes the game 10 times easier. Obviously, on lower end computers, it affects performance, but I don't care because, say, 144 hertz laptop. Oh, that's why VSync isn't working because I have it set. Graphics, advanced, uh, in a corner. My game froze. Did y'all see that? The music was like delayed. Y'all saw that, right? Like my whole game froze. Whoa! I was very close. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, crap. That could have been bad. Two, 3. I thought I wasn't going for the coins, but I guess I am. Oh, crap. only music delay. Yeah. What would it be like for you on 144 FPS? It would just be a lot easier to play, honestly. Less lag. But I guess native refresh rate is 60 FPS. Which doesn't really matter because I have CBF on anyway, so. And before y'all call me out for cheating, as of 2.208, CBF has been added as a vanilla feature. It's not just a mod anymore. And if you didn't already see that I don't have a geode thing in the corner. Yeah, I don't. Geode hasn't been updated for 2.2081 yet. Which means that if I say I have CBF, I mean CBS, which CBS is click between steps, not click between frames. They function the same way, but one is vanilla, the other is a mod. There's also click on steps, which also affects performance, but wait, hold on. Oh, dude, it's always there. It's always in the second wave at that exact click. That exact spot where I just died. I die there every time. It's because I hate when the dual waves intersect because it messes with my brain. So I try to keep them from intersecting while still going through the corridor, and it's a lot harder than it looks, trust me. Wave consistency for me isn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but dual wave consistency, yeah, you lost me, bro. Even if it's symmetrical dual wave, I can't do it. And a lot of people think mini wave and big wave simultaneously in a dual section is asymmetrical. It's not really. You can do the inputs with one wave, you can do them with the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Frick. Alright. You hate Deadlocked? Yeah. I don't hate Deadlocked, but it's not my favorite level. I do plan on beating all the main levels, which includes Deadlocked, and this is actually the last one that I have to beat before I beat all the main levels. I beat TOE2 V2, or not TOE2 V2. That's a remake. I beat Clubstep TOE2, and now I just have to do Deadlocked. Why am I having mind block at the second wave or the first wave now? Why is that a thing? All right, I gotta lock in here. Go at 50%, by the way. Actually, no. You know what? Go at 60. Go at 60%. All right, lock it in. Where was that? Am I shipping wave? Wait, hold on. In the best, I'm the best straight fly dual mini wave spam and normal size wave spammer ever. That's I mean that's I mean you're allowed to feel that way. If you've seen what top player spam is like, it's crazy. They use something called alternating, which does this, which apologize in advance for your ears. Yeah, they do that for spamming. And I've actually learned to alternate, and it does work. Although I can't alternate in a straight line, for as you can see. But as you can see, it does kind of work. But like, let me try it in the wave right here. Yeah, yeah. Alternate spamming is hard. And it's called alternate spamming because you're literally alternating between two keys. It was it was popularized by UFWN back in like, which is a Geometry Dash YouTuber back in like, was popularized by them back in like 2018, 19, 17, somewhere around there. Within those 3 years. And it was crazy for the time. And it still is crazy, kind of. And by the way, you might be wave carried if you're good at dual wave and mini wave spam. I'm good at mini wave consistency, but not mini wave consistency spam. Like fast spam. I'm good at like, if you take the slaughterhouse mini wave and make it 2 times speed, then I can do that kind of spam. I don't know why I didn't go for the coin. Oh, frick. Way too high there. Let me try alternating with one hand. Ooh, that's weird. I like double clicked. Alternating with one hand is hard. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Why can I not do the first mini wave anymore? It's not even that hard. The first mini wave was actually really hard when I first started playing. I started playing Deadlocked for the first time and I was like, whoa, that mini wave is way too hard. And then I got to this wave and I was like, damn, I'm never gonna be able to do that. And then a couple, like a year or two later, I ended up getting consistent at both of them. The only place I'm not consistent is the dual wave at like 70% or whatever it's at. 60 or 70%, 80%, wherever it is. It's probably, oh, way too early. It's probably around the 70% range. One, two. Y'all see that, right? Y'all saw that. One, two. I micro-clicked too little. Wow. I'm switching to mouse. And keep in mind, I have hemiparesis, which means I'm underdeveloped on one side. I have hemiparesis on my right side. And playing with my right hand means I am most likely going to fail wave consistency, which is, yep. But I gotta try it. After all, being hemiplegic just means I gotta train my muscle more. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the entire stream because I don't want to be stuck at that wave. So I'll just continue with the macro pet. One, two. Whoa, that was way too close. I almost overshot it. One, two. One, two. One, two. Moving objects are really difficult to get used to, but once you get used to them, you like almost memorize it. Which is why the deadlocked memory isn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Because I've just memorized it from how many times I've watched it in videos. That I basically know it off by heart. The UFO after it is kind of confusing though. Oh, I was expecting not to hit the platforms. I'm gonna try with spacebar, actually. Which actually feels a lot better to play with spacebar. Yeah, it feels a lot better to play with spacebar. I think I'm gonna play with spacebar. Imagine being a spacebar player. Ooh, released too early. That was the most awkward way I could have done that UFO. Oh, almost. Hmm? Alternating with one hand is called Pro's butterfly clip. By the way, I just unlocked Deadlocked and I got hanging after a couple. Yeah, alternating is kind of annoying, but you know. Oh, frick. One, two, three. Alright, lock in and we're talking for this attempt. Except for go at 50, like I said. Or no, you know what? Go at 60. My micro clicked too little. And then I went in between the spikes, which shouldn't even be possible, but it is, thanks to this game's amazing hitboxes. Frick. I didn't even notice those staircase air deco. Like, you see that right about here? Like, right there? Between those portals and things? This wave, I guarantee you this wave was like some of the best deco ever made when it first came out. Like when update 2.0 first came out, I guarantee you that was like one of, if not the best. Also, I just realized update 2.0 came out in 2015. Sonic Wave is a 1.9 styled level that came out in 2016. I just realized that. Cyclic could have modernized the Nine Circles effect and would have raised the deco standards for Nine Circles levels so much, but he chose not to, and it still ended up getting rated. And after a while, Rob Top said he wasn't going to rate any more Nine Circles levels just because they were too repetitive. So people had to evolve the Nine Circles effect and make more unique designs, which I am all for. Especially for like the hallucination and solar flare things. Those are some of my favorite Nine Circles levels. But one of my favorite classic Nine Circles levels is Astronaut 13. The song is fire, the design is fire. Everything in that level is great. The only thing that's kind of questionable is the duel at the beginning and the ship and wave duel at the end, but other than that, that level's very fun. I do enjoy Astronaut 13. If I don't beat it this stream, I'll do another stream in like a couple days, but I do want to stream twice today. And it's President's Day weekend for me, so I don't have school on Friday or Monday. So I'll be streaming as often as I can on the weekend. If I don't stream, then it's probably because I forgot to. So no like issues. If I ever am not streaming, it's either school or I just forget to stream, honestly. Because I keep telling myself, you know what, I gotta make room in my schedule for streams, and I never do because I just forget. That's honestly kind of sad. Because I do enjoy streaming, I really do. I just forget like constantly because I'm so caught up with schoolwork and spending time with family and friends, or just relaxing sometimes, that I forget to stream, and I forget that I don't just have a personal community, but I also have an online community that, you know, kind of depends on me, and it's not a lot of pressure, but it's a lot of extra. Hmm. I don't want this to just be deadlocked the entire time because I do want to do extra things. So I might take a break for a few minutes and do level requests, by the way. More diamonds for me. Hmm. Let's see. This deco style reminds me a lot of one part from Cycles X by Vortrox, which I just watched the stream recently, like a couple minutes ago. 15% on the weekly and 2 attempts, I'll take it. Kingdom by Champo and Rejection. Whoa, wait, hold up. I kind of want to play the daily now. Champo's music is crazy cool. 30% on the daily. How is this a 7 star, honestly? I mean, 2 attempts and I already have 30%, which doesn't seem like a lot for a 7 star, considering how easy it is compared to a lot of levels I've done. For example, let me just go to Easy Demons here and go completed. What? Oh. So completed. We have the Nightmare, the Lightning Road, Platinum Adventure, X-Step V2, Decode, Demon Mixed, Change of Scene, which I haven't actually beaten legitimately. I just did it for the effects. But Color Funk V2, Next Catch Soon, Unite. Unite was really fun. I highly, highly recommend Unite to anyone who's looking for an easy demon. Like, hold on. Like, the effects are so cool. The only part that's tricky is the ending. But it's very fair, very fun. The only part that trips me up is that part. But I do highly recommend this level. It's a very easy demon. It's hard enough to be a demon, but it's not very unfair. It's like it's very sight readable, very fun, very open. But yeah, I do recommend that. I also recommend Ruins of Destiny, which is another really easy demon. Ooh. I will say this level has a bug where if you die at like the middle of the level, why am I dying here? If you die at like the middle of the level, if you die after this cutscene and it goes back to the start, the screen kind of bugs and the background goes like off screen. It's weird. But I do highly recommend this level. These obstacles will kill you, by the way. Ooh. That UFO is like only 1 or 2 clicks, and then that section right after the gravity portal is like free. But I do recommend that. There's also Eyes in the Water. This was really fun. Ooh. Hold on, am I about to rebeat my second hardest? I think this is my second hardest. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, I forgot about the drop. That was really annoying. This was one of my favorite platformer demons of all time. I actually found this by playing a remake of it that I found in the Magic tab. And it was Crystal 6 Souls, I think, was the remake. And then it said in the description, go play the original by a Creek. And I did. I think I'm pronouncing that right. A Creek? I'm not sure. Acraic, I don't know. This one was also fun. Which, there is a secret way, but, obviously, it's fake. And yes, it is Devil Vortex jump scare, because why the hell not? Hold on. But yeah. That's all my easy demon completions. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do a warm-up. Or, you know what? I'll do one that I probably should have done a long time ago. And that is Shiver by SP Kale. I have 62% on it already for some reason, and I just never ended up beating it. But I'll just do Shiver for fun. If I beat this in one attempt, someone, I don't know who, but somebody owes me $10 if I beat this in one attempt. This is one of the easiest easy demons. The only thing I will say is that key down there is really annoying. But it just gives you a coin later on. Every single one of these clicks is a buffer, so no need to worry about. If you see orbs in that dual section, just buffer. Every single orb in that dual section is a buffer. This is like 7-star gameplay. That's a coin, that's a free coin. You're supposed to hit the green orb, but I missed it. Alright, well, nobody owes me $10 because I didn't beat it in one attempt. Also, straight fly. I'm a straight fly god, apparently. But I do recommend this level and Is by Grenade. What? I buffered it too early, apparently? That's crazy. There's also Shiver by Dienity or DNID. I don't know. I think it's Dienid. But it uses more stitches. But that's only because I don't have Jukebox mod. But if I had Jukebox mod, this would use the song Shiver by False Noise, I think, is the person who made Shiver. This level was crazy for its time. I just pay attention to the one in the top right corner. Because it's like the correct way around. But enough stalling, we're getting back on Deadlocked. Hey. Sorry if I like took forever to read the message. I wish it gave me like a notification on the side of my screen when someone sent a message in chat, but unfortunately it doesn't, so if it takes me a bit to read messages, I apologize. How many attempts do I have on this, actually? Not counting the time that I beat it originally, probably around 500 attempts, but I have like a total of 719 because, you know. Alright, go at 50. Go at 50%. We're at 30 already, so won't be long. 2, 1. We're almost there, so. Actually, you know what? No, go at 60%. Go at 60. You. Come on. No practice runs. I'm forbidding myself from using practice runs. So if I die at the end, it's just a skill issue. I will literally allow you to call me out and say it's a skill issue because it is. If I die past 70% of Deadlocked. Because I already beat it before and it took me like 500 attempts, which is less attempts than it took me to beat Club Step, I'm not even kidding. You know, I just realized Vortrok is on super buffing cycles. If he keeps going with super buffing and he gets to Deadlocked, I wonder what he's gonna do. But by then he probably will have gotten way better and he'll probably get to like I don't know. He'll probably turn this entire wave into a mini wave, I'm not even kidding, and end up doing it. I think he'll probably end up verifying it, but who knows, maybe he won't end up verifying it. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. By the way, Joey, aka Vortrox, if you're watching this, good luck on Cycle X, man. If you watch this in the future, good luck on Cycles X. Cycles X is possibly a top 300, I think he said in his stream. Yeah, top 300. Trying to remember. I'm also thinking about beating an XXL level. So like, I don't know, Dark Odyssey, Dark Travel, either one of those. Obsolete Travel, Nostalgic Journey, Nostalgic Travel. Just any travel level. Dem Travel. Like, I'm thinking about beating any of them. Oh, yeah, I forgot I got the key. Hmm. I was autopilot with that coin. Also, that was really close to that spike. How? How? Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I just, I just can't. Hold on, let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. Sorry, I was trying to read chat. That's dumb. Chat should be reconnected by now. Yep. Someday I will end up doing Bloodbath, probably after Cataclysm. And I know nobody probably asked that question, but I just thought about it. And I probably will end up doing Bloodbath after Cataclysm, but I do want to do one easy demon as a new hardest in the future, and that is Bloodlust. Not Bloodlust, Bloodlust, which Bloodlust was by Mr. Spaghetti, and it is a easy demon remake of Bloodbath that also has an extension. So I think it's actually supposed to be an easy demon remake of Bloodlust, which I highly doubt it because Bloodlust was made in 2. Or it was made in 1.9, and Bloodlust I believe was made in 2.0 or 2.1. I don't remember. Or maybe Bloodlust was made in 2.1 but with 1.9 style deco. Who knows? Maybe. All I'm gonna say that is that Bloodlust's wave sections are ridiculous for an easy demon. I guarantee you it wouldn't even be three, 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 two. I literally just turned my brain off and did that entire section autopilot. I'm not even kidding. I've literally gotten that section down to memory. I guarantee you, if I spend enough time doing it, I could do it blindly, but I guarantee you. Just that one section. Oh, I hit my head on the freaking block. That could have been the attempt, and I just wasted it. Frick. I have no idea how I just lived that. That wave was so jank. That was the worst possible way I could have done that ball click, bro. Freaking god. My palms are literally sweating, I'm not even kidding. I get sweaty palms from nerves. It's just a thing. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I forgot to click. But switching to spacebar seems to be the strat because I just got that run first try after switching to spacebar, which is crazy. Alright, lock in. I think default wave is the way to go, for me at least, because I try switching to fat wave and it doesn't work. Like fat wave works with other levels, but with Deadlock specifically, it just doesn't work for me, and I don't know why. The one that looks like a charger plug, except everybody calls it the fat wave quote, but I'm pretty sure it's just the charger plug wave. Yeah, that wave works really well with other levels, but for Deadlocked, it just doesn't work for me, and I don't know why. If I do this entire level with less than 1k attempts at the end, that's crazy. I mean, obviously I'll have... Oh. Alright, hold on. I don't know why the volume just decided to stop working. But maybe that's a good thing. Oh, I hit the orb too late and died to the frick. What? I just noticed I'm pretty sure there's a chain decoration in that wave part in between some of the slopes. Also, playing with spacebar is really satisfying and really easy for me, but my god is it awkward for my hand to be positioned like this using my index finger to click the spacebar and the rest of my fingers arranged like I'm about to play a freaking keyboard. But yeah, I just realized that Deadlocked, other than a few pulsing rods and some tech deco, doesn't have much decoration. Air deco, at least. It doesn't have much air deco. Which, hold on, I gotta lock in. That was really weird. And also really bad. I could have died there so easily. I don't know why the audio just stopped working. I have no clue how I almost did that. I have literally absolutely no clue. If I didn't hit my head there, I probably would have lived. If I can do that dual wave consistently on spacebar, I can do anything consistently on spacebar. I guarantee you, if I made an extreme that was like three times as hard as Thinking Space 2 and did it on spacebar, I guarantee you I would be able to do it with enough time and effort. Because, wow. I couldn't do that dual wave at all on the macro pad. And now doing it on spacebar, I just did it like twice in a row, which is crazy. Two, 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 three, two, three, two, three, two, three, one, two, three, one, one, two, two, three. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, hold up. I am so dumb. That could have been very, very bad. Dude, I can't believe how close I'm getting to the slope and still living just to die to the next release. Like, it's crazy. Let's go. What? Why does using two fingers not work? Like, oh my god. It just doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't work. Frank. Frank. Alright, a few more attempts. If I can do every level, which I can now, I've beaten all the demon levels, then I can probably do Rob Top Travel given enough time. Because if I can do Deadlocked a certain amount of times in a row, if I can just train myself to do Deadlocked from heart, just because of like learning it and it being so easy after I learned it, obviously, then I should be able to do Reptile Travel, which takes every single main level and plays them back to back to back to back, which is insane. And despite Eon being 55 minutes long, if Reptile Travel were to be rated, it would probably be around twice the difficulty of Eon, just because it's 30 minutes of steadily increasing difficulty, whereas Eon has like most of the gameplay is super easy, and then towards like the 90-80% range it gets ridiculously hard, like way too hard to be at the end of a 55-minute long extreme demon. Whereas this has a steady increase, well, not this level, but Rough Top Travel has a steady increase where it starts with Stereo Madness, which is the quote-unquote easiest level. Back on Track is easier. I don't care what anybody says, Back on Track is easier. But it starts with Stereo Madness and then ends with Dash, which is the most recent level. And once Explorers comes out in update 2.1, 2.21, or 2.3, I forget which update. I guess they'll have to update it and add Explorers in there. Which Explorers would be really nice to have in GD, because Explorers by Hinkick is a great song. Imagine all the extreme demons being made with the song Explorers. Oh, I jumped too early and hit block. That's ridiculous. Jesus Christ. That sneeze almost killed me. In game, obviously. No, there's no way I just died there. I let go too early. Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure it's been like an hour. I think I'm gonna stop streaming, honestly. And I'm not saying that just to, be difficult or to spite the level, but I just don't feel like streaming any longer. Well, that's not true. I do want to stream more, but I'm not doing Deadlocked anymore, and I'm not doing Geometry Dash anymore. I'll probably do something else. But for now, that's it. Peace out, y'all.